Adventurous kids, explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West Adventurous Kids, learning and fun. Adventurous Kids!
Today I'm going to talk about Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica refers to a geographic area during a specific period of time. Mesoamerica means Central America. It is a large area that stretches from central Mexico all the way down to Costa Rica. This name is mostly used to talk about the amazing native people and their cultures that lived there long before the Spanish arrived. The first people of Mesoamerica were hunters and gatherers. For thousands of years, they lived in small groups roaming widely in search of animals and plants. As people began to settle for longer periods in certain areas, they began to farm. Evidence of early maize or corn farming from around 3500 BC has been found at sites in Guatemala. They also grew cocoa, chilies, kidney, lima beans, potatoes, squash, and tomatoes. For thousands of years, this area was populated by groups such as the Olmec, Maya, Toltec, and Aztec peoples whose descendants still live there today. The Olmecs were the first great culture to rise in Mexico and Central America. The Olmecs thrived in what is now eastern Mexico from about 1200 to 400 BC. The Olmec are considered by historians to be the mother culture of Mesoamerica. All later cultures, such as the Veracruz, Maya, Toltec, and Aztecs, all borrowed from the Olmec. All that remains of Olmec are stone carvings, ruined cities, and a handful of wooden artifacts, pulled from a bog at the El Monte archaeological site in Mexico. Nearly every Olmec fact we know has been discovered and pieced together by archaeologists. The Olmecs were extremely talented artists and sculptors. They produced many statues, masks, figurines, stelae, thrones, and more. They are best known for their massive colossal heads, 17 of which have been found at 4 different archaeological sites. The Mayan civilization began as early as 2000 BC and continued to have a strong presence in Mesoamerica for over 3,000 years until the Spanish arrived in 1519 AD. The Maya were located in Central America, in a region that is today made up of southern Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, Guatemala, Belize, and northern El Salvador. The Maya built hundreds of cities filled with large stone structures. The Maya are perhaps best known today for their many pyramids. They built pyramids to their gods that towered hundreds of feet tall above the jungle. The Maya were the only American civilization to develop an advanced written language. They also excelled in mathematics, art, architecture, astronomy, and developed an accurate calendar. The ancient Toltec people developed a great civilization in what is now central Mexico. From the 900s to the 1100s CE, they were the most powerful Native Americans in the region. The capital city of the Toltec was Tula. Historians do not know exactly where Tula was. However, they know that it was in the area of what is now Mexico City. As many as 40,000 people lived in Tula. The Tulac built homes out of clay bricks. These bricks kept the heat out in the summer and cold out in the winter. In Tula, the Toltec also built great pyramids and palaces. The Aztecs controlled most of central Mexico, the Gulf Coast, and parts of southern Mexico and Guatemala. It ruled much of the region from the 1400s until the Spanish arrived in 1519. Much of the Aztec society centered around their religion and gods. They built large pyramids as temples to their gods and went to war to capture people they could sacrifice to their gods. The capital city of the Aztec Empire was Xochitl. The city was founded in 1325 on an island in Lake Texcoco. At the height of its power, The city likely had a population of 200,000 people. At the center of the city was a large temple complex with pyramids and a palace for the king. The rest of the city was planned out in a grid-like fashion and divided up into districts. It had causeways built to get the mainland and aqueducts to bring fresh water into the city. The Spanish tore down much of the city of Chojalanan, and they built up their own city on the side called Mexico City. The Olmec, Mayan, Aztec share common traits like pyramid building, religions of many gods, and maize cultivation. Remember, maize is corn. Their legacies continue to influence modern Central America and other Native American cultures through art, language, and traditions. Thanks for watching the Adventurous Kids episode.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!